What's going on, traders and future traders? This is your man, Coach Allen, and I would like to welcome you to my Runaway Train Strategy tutorial. I'm going to walk y'all through this. It's real simple. It's real easy to understand. There's no need to ask me if it works for NASDAQ, copper, silver, USD, DBZ, crypto. I don't know, but what I do know is that it works for gold, GC and MGC. That's the micro gold. All right, so I'm about to walk y'all through this. Like I said, it's real simple. You can take notes if you want to, but let's get into it. The runaway train strategy for gold, specifically gold, and this is during the Asia session at night. Now, first things first, I do use 4 indicators, okay? The first indicator is the ATR. ATR stands for average true range. That's this right here. Next, we have VWAP. VWAP is this white line right here. And then we have 2 EMAs. We have the 9 EMA, which is this green dashed line right here. And then we have the 21 EMA, which is this red line right here. All right, so these indicators are very important and they should be free to use no matter what platform you're using. These are native indicators. At 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, because that's my time zone. 7 o'clock, you just want to watch the market, okay? You just want to watch it. So 7 o'clock would be this 1900 candle right here. This is 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. So from 7 to 8 o'clock would be the 2000 candle, which is right here. From 7 to 8, you just want to watch the market and you want to see what's going to be the lowest that it goes and the highest that it goes in between that time period. So this is 7 o'clock. We see that the lowest that it went was right here, right? So we're going to mark that. We're going to put a line at the lowest point. 2000 will be right here. So that's the lowest that it went right there. And we can clearly see that the highest that price went between 7 to 8 was right here. So we'll put a line right there. I usually draw a box around it and just extend it a little bit. But just to make it easy, we're going to use these lines. Okay, so once you have that mark, everything inside of those lines, this region right here, I call that the station. Now here's the most important part. So we don't actually enter the trade until after 8 o'clock. So we wait for the next candlestick, which is going to be this 805 candle right here. Now what we are waiting on is for a candle to close outside of the station going down, or close outside of the station going up. Once we get a break and a close outside of either the top or the bottom of the station, then we make our entry on the next following candlestick. So right now, you see there's nothing going on. We're still inside of the station, so there's no trade to be made. Another thing, in order for us to make an entry going down for a bearish movement, for a bearish trade, we want to see the 21 EMA above the 9 EMA. So we want red on top of green. And we also want the price to below the VWAP, which in this case, all those are exactly like they're supposed to be. We have red on top of the green, and then the price is below the VWAP. Everything is below the VWAP right here. See this cross right here, where the red crossed the green right here. That's what you want to see. You want to see this red and the green. You want to see both of your EMAs fanning out, spreading apart. So if all of that lines up, then we are good to look for a sell, a bearish movement, and a sell going down. So we're going to start the action, and I just want y'all to watch. We got a break outside of the station, but we don't have a close yet. One more thing for me to point out. Look at the ATR, 1.48, which is really 14. We translate that to 14. If the market has an ATR of 10 or less, no trade. no trade at all. I want to see 10 or above, preferably. In most cases, I would like to see 15 and higher, but we'll do with this because it's pretty close to 15. All right. This candlestick looks like it's going to close beneath the station, outside of the station. So that looks like a pretty good trade. Let me see how many ticks that is. If it closes right here, that is 37 ticks outside of the station. That is awesome. So let's continue. All right, so we did close below and outside of the station. So now our entry is going to be at the close of this candlestick right here. We're going for 20 ticks. That's it, 20 ticks. So we're selling. Put our entry right there at the close. Now we're in, and this is a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So we're risking 20 ticks to get 20 ticks. So we'll just let it play out. And that's it. We got our 20 ticks. And when you're trading gold, a tick is worth $10. So if you get 20 ticks, that's $200. We did that in less than 10 minutes. That's $200. If you're trading micros, a tick is worth $1 a point. So that would be $20, but you could also stack those contracts up, say like you do 5, so it'd be $5 a tick. That's $100. And that's the whole strategy right there. Everything is still below the VWAP. Price is below the VWAP. Red is over the green, and they're fanning out, curving down. That's what you want to see. And that's it. That is the entire strategy. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, just drop everything down there in the comments or shoot me a message to my inbox. We'll talk. I also offer one-on-one coaching sessions for $50 an hour. So if that is something that you're interested in, you say, Coach, I need some help. I would like you to walk me through this real slowly, step by step. Show me how to do it so that I can understand it, so that I can be able to do this by myself. I got you. I'll leave my contact information. You can hit me up and we'll discuss setting up a session going forward. I'm Coach Allen. See y'all later. I'm done.